Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now, look at Memphis' starting group. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler, and it's Green in at the 5 spot.
Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. It's the Orlando Magic and the Miami Heat. So a look at our starters for Orlando. We've got Smith, and it's Duncan in at the four-man position. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Hey, you have to have pity for the defense right there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute load down low.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. So it's Miami now. Here's Pippen. Outside Durant. Pass to Jordan. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
The touch on Jordan's close range shots is really outstanding. He almost makes it look simple and easy to score in close like that.
Now here's Smith. James outside. Poke loose. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Pippen. Now Durant. And it's blocked.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Smith. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. James up top. Pass to Olajuwon. Just 5 to shoot. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Now here's Jordan. Here's Pippen. Back to Jordan. Lets it fly. The Heat rebound. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
There's no let up in Malone's attack. He is relentless, which makes defenses nervous.
Miami shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And so he hits both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
They grab their own miss. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Great size and scoring ability. Hakeem, a tough assignment defensively. Drawing whistles, drawing fouls, nothing new for him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. There's a minute 47 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Jordan. Lets the three fly. Hits the trifecta. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, the three shot is not a go-to shot for MJ, but his touch still undeniable.
Here's James. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
Here's Pippen, covered by Smith. Now Jordan. He's got 5. Pass to Durant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. And what a strong finish there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Magic making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Durant against Smith. Now, here is James. Defense is right there.
Boy, making the right decision in pick and rolls, the right basketball play. James is excellent at that.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Jordan. It's good. Jordan's got 7 points in the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Now, here is James. And he connects with a jumper. He's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Durant.
Taking flight. Scottie Pippen going upstairs.
Smith against Durant. Smith outside. Pass to James. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Heat out in front, up 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Setting the floor for the Magic. We've got LeBron James. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5 spot. Here's Thurman. Still no points. Durant for 3. Smith with the rebound.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Pass to Duncan. James deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. The Magic need to put one up here. Here's Duncan. Misses with the fallback, Jay. Miami leading by 4. Durant, pass to Pippen. Now Jordan. Let's go with a 3. And they'll get another chance. Here's Pippen. He's got 5. Jordan with a screen on Smith. Goes back up. Miami, no good that time either. Magic trail by 4. 3 on 3. Here's Petrovic. And there's the rejection. Here's Pippen. Pass to Thurman. And here's Durant. Check by James. Fires the 3. Orlando with the rebound. Smith with it. James outside. Picked by Smith. Picked it. Here's Pippen. Checked by James. Some solid defense from James.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Miami. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Here's Jordan. Drops in the layup for 2. Jordan's got 9 points.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Smith against Durant. Here's Pippen. He's got 5. Pass to Jordan. Puts one up from 19. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, his length, his persistence, his size. Moses was custom made to own the glass. Great offensive play right there.
Orlando calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Petrovic. Here's Duncan. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Smith. Orlando again missing.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Oh, Durant from way out.
That should and would be a bad shot for most, but Durant's shooting ability is just that extraordinary.
James outside. Can they get it? Knocks it down from distance. James has got 11.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Durant, the pass to Pippen. And rejected. And so it's the Miami Heat up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Heat leading by 8. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Jordan in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Up top, Durant. Checked by James.
Orlando foul. Hakeem Olajuwon. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Jordan. Blocked! And here's James. Here's Olajuwon.
Miami foul. Michael Jordan. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's James on the wing. Clock at 4. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. And that's pretty good.
Here's Pippen. He's got 5. For 3, Durant. Here's Malone. And the layup is good off the glass. Malone's got 6.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to Duncan. Here's Petrovic. Covered by Jordan. Here's Olajuwon. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Jordan. Not a lot of room. To the wing on the left. The 3 is up. Pippen, no good. Magic trail by 7. Pass to Petrovic. Back to Smith. Here's Duncan. Guarded by Durant. Fades and shoots. Duncan, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Jordan. 9 points in the game. Now Durant. Check by James. Now here's Jordan. Launches it. The rebound by Duncan. Smith against Durant. Smith passes to James. The offensive rebound. And the bucket is good. Olajuwon's got his second basket.
Hey, it's inexcusable not putting a body on a king. I mean, you deserve to get cooked when you don't do that.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. .107 left in the third. Pass to Jordan. That shot off the mark. Magic trail by 5. James outside. Duncan pass to Smith. Here's Olajuwon. Shoots over Durant. Shot's good by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got his third bucket of the night.
Olajuwon doing what he does, going to work in the paint area, playing to his strengths, and getting it up and down.
Jordan with a screen on James. Here's Durant. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Pass to James. 2 on the clock. That shot missing. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Heat out in front. They're up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. We've got Smith, and it's Olajuwon in at the 5, roaming the paint. James up top. 5 to shoot. Here's Olajuwon. The shot by James, no good. Here's Pippen. Check by James. Pass to Thurman. Durant with it. The 3-ball. And the 3-pointer is good for Durant.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3-ball's going down.
James outside. Oh, great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line to try to tack on one more. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end. Following shots and creating tons of second-chance opportunities.
They grab their own miss. And Malone gets it to go.
Malone owns the paint area of the floor. Nobody coming in there messing with him.
Pass to Duncan.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Petrovic, covered by Jordan. James outside. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 is up. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
The Heat with the lead. Here's Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Takes a 3. Jordan with the bucket.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
I'm not quite ready to go there yet, but it certainly sounds like the crowd is with you on that idea.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. James inside. Rebound Miami. They've led by as many as 11. Durant, pass to Jordan. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to James. Throws it up high. To the left side wing. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Orlando. 7-point differential. Punching it inside. LeBron.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Durant against James. Right side Durant. Pass to Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Jordan. 3-pointer. Kept alive. Thurman. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And, you know, Thurman is a dominant rebounder. He hits the glass with a lot of force.
And the Magic call time here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of Orlando was getting across in their huddle. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if coach's message resonates, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tries the spin move. Pass to Petrovic. The 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Miami's ball. They lead by 7. Here's Pippen, covered by Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Smart play that time by Jordan, using the pump, baiting the defender, and he bit.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point game here.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Smith outside. Wide open look. Orlando again missing. Here's Pippen. So it's Miami picking up the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And time now to present our player of the game.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies and the Chicago Bulls. Now, a look at Memphis's starting group. We've got Anthony. O'Neal is out there with Garnett. Then it's Johnson, and it's Allen in a two-guard. Our test, the basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Artest's got the first bucket of the game with the three for Chicago. Irving against Johnson. Outside Anthony. Pass to Allen. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here is our test. Outside Irving. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Back to our test. Irving against Allen. Now here's Irving. Defense is right there at the tip. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Johnson against Irving. Outside Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Johnson. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Anthony against Irving. Pass to Robinson. And here's Chamberlain. Now here's Irving. Here's Robinson. And a check with the rebound. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Johnson dishes to Allen. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to our test. Irving a screen on Anthony. Back to Irving. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup. It's a tie ball game.
The skill of Kyrie, incredible around the bucket. I have never seen someone his height so good at the rim.
Johnson, the pass to Carmelo. And again, Memphis, no good. To the middle. Here's our test. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Yeah, you're not going to find a more rugged player than Artest. He will battle for every loose ball, every rebound, and he'll defend with every ounce of energy he has.
That free throw, no good. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Garnett outside. Pass to Anthony. Over Artest. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside Robinson. Havlicek, the pass to Robinson. Chamberlain down low. Working on Garnett. Kept alive. Outside Irving. And the Bulls with another miss. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they play. Great showing from them.
So with Rodman on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Robinson. Chamberlain is out there with Havlicek. Then there's Irving. And it's Artest in at the 1. Now, here is Artest. Up top, Havlicek. Stolen by O'Neal. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Bulls trail by 5. And another turnover here by Chicago.
It belongs to the Grizzlies.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Outside Anthony. Fades and shoots. And he comes up with the deuce. Anthony's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now, here is Artest. Up top, Havlicek. Just his first attempt. That's good on the jump shot. Havlicek's got his first points of the night.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Johnson, the pass to Anthony. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. That's 7 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
On the ball is your home squad. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
Taken away by Anthony. Garnett against Chamberlain. Johnson, the pass to Garnett. The three from Anthony. Second chance shot. Good on the bucket. O'Neal's got 6 points in the quarter.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. Now, here is Havlicek, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Robinson down low. Guarded by O'Neal. Robinson misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Garnett. And here's Anthony from the arc. That's good. And so Garnett with the assist. And that's now 10 points for Carmelo Anthony. Bulls trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Memphis. Shaq's got 7 rebounds in the game. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Chicago calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Heading to the court, it's your Bulls breaker. Make some noise. Get loud for your Bulls breaker. Let's hear it.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside for our test. Havlicek, the pass to Chamberlain. Clock at 6. Back to Havlicek. Looking to end the run. And the Bulls with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Grizzlies leading by 17. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Johnson. Anthony is out there with Garnett. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Allen in at the 2-guard spot. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Anthony. Now here's Shaq. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Garnett. The offensive rebound. Allen for the 3. No good. Bulls trail by 15. Irving from long range. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Johnson. Outside Anthony. Now Johnson. Back to Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to Havlicek. Outside Robinson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Robinson.
No good on that one.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Johnson with it. Nothing on the board. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Covered by Artest. Here's Anthony. 5 on the clock. It's all in by the Bulls. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity. The Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. I guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be onto something, David. Thank you. Pass to Irving. It's up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got 5 points so far.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
Johnson, the pass to Anthony. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bulls trail by 13. Artest kicks to Irving. Back to Artest. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Havlicek. A 3. And Artest gets it to go on the assist from Havlicek. 9 points for Ron Artest.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Johnson outside. Back to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Over Artest. Anthony's shot is off. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Bulls. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. His shot by Chamberlain, no good. Memphis leading by 10. Garnett dishes to Johnson. Garnett the pass to Anthony. Unloads. To stop the drought. And Garnett puts it in. Garnett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Robinson sets a screen for Irving. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Rodman on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Irving. Chamberlain is out there with Robinson. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Artest in at the 1 spot. Johnson, the pass to Carmelo. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. And that's 13 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Well, Anthony is just this competitive. He wants everyone to know what he can do.
Irving a screen on Anthony. Artest dishes to Irving. It's blocked by Shaq. Johnson against Havlicek. Johnson's shot is off.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Irving kicks to Artest. Chamberlain the pass to Havlicek. Here's Robinson. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Garnett with it. Robinson picks him up. Stolen by Artest. Outside Irving. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Magic Johnson picks one up.
You gotta like how Kyrie just commits to his selection. Even the foul look, that's not gonna slow him down.
Both free throws, good from Kyrie Irving.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Outside Anthony. Allen outside. Here's Shaq, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Irving up top. Allen defending. Allen against Irving for 3. Offensive rebound. It's blocked by Shaq, and he stays with it over Allen. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
From mid-range, Irving is so consistent. He can hit that shot whenever he needs to.
Johnson, the pass.
Oh, wow! That is powerful.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Bulls trail by 10. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Robinson. Outside Artest. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And good on the second, so he makes them both. .129 left in the fourth quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Here's Johnson. Outside Anthony. Driving to the basket.
Oh, nice cut by Anthony inside. When he slashes hard like that, it really compromises the defense.
To the Grizzlies, Anthony. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 9. And Anthony drops them both.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Moving against him. Robinson a screen on Johnson. The high post shot. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 17 points was their biggest margin. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Stolen by Artest. Going inside. Goes up at the stripe. Irving can't get it to go.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Allen. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And that one's good from Havlicek.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter, David.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Washington Wizards. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Rudy Gobert is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Thompson. And it's McGrady in at the point guard position. Now here's Thompson. Wembanyama finds Antetokounmpo. There's the triple. Gilmore grabs the miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with Washington's head coach. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him. B.A.?
And Allie, thank you for that. McGrady, the pass to Thompson. Sinks the tray.
Clay not forcing anything, just waiting for his time and collecting points in the flow of the offense.
Now Green. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Carter. Outside for Green. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen. Inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
Well, he can be so good in the pick and roll. When he collects the ball, he knows where everyone is on the floor.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to McGrady. Thompson outside. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Green with the ball. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Down low. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Draymond Green with only one thing on his mind when he gets that close, and that's collecting 2 points.
Here's Chicago now. They trail by 1. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to McGrady. Outside Wembanyama. And here is Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Washington.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
To the right side. Antetokounmpo against Carter. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Here's McGrady. Yet to see a basket. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here is Green. 15 seconds left in the first. Here's Carter. Antetokounmpo covering. Antetokounmpo against Carter. Over Antetokounmpo. No good there. Off the double clutch.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Wizards leading by a point, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Green out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4-man spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Carter with it. Now Thompson defending. Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Green, a screen. Shoots from 12. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his first basket of the night. Here's McGrady. Green covering. Here's Antetokounmpo. They get it back. Thompson outside. Off target with the three. And Washington with possession. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Carter's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. To the inside, Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Carter can't get it to go.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Pass to Thompson. 4-3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's scoreless. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Defended by Gobert. The shot no good. Chicago leading. And here's Thompson for three. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
Just get the feeling that whenever Clay rises up, he's going to make it.
Now a timeout called by Washington. A minute 39 left in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Green. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the three. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now, here's Green to the paint. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to McGrady. There's the three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Green, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Green. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off the shot here.
Well, involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McGrady, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Wembanyama. Here's McGrady. Green covering from deep. Can't hit that one. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Chicago ahead. They're up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Klay Thompson. Man, is he getting it done today.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's McGrady in at the 1. Now here's Carter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Oh, that jumper so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
Now here's Thompson. Here's McGrady. Three-pointer, no good. Green, the pass to Carter. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Back to Carter for the tie. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Antetokounmpo outside. The Bulls with another miss. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Green. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. And again, it's Washington converting.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's checked by Carter. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Carter from outside nails it from 3. Carter's got 7 points in the game.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
The Bulls trail by 3. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to McGrady. Out to the right wing. Thompson outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Washington leading by 3. A minute 22 left in the third. Here's Green. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. McGrady, the pass to Thompson. Launches it from deep. McGrady, good. McGrady's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you're always looking to see if somebody has a better shot, even if your name's Klay Thompson. Nice dish.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He has 6. Here's Green. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the open look.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Thompson passes to Gobert for the lead. Gobert showing his skill inside.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen from downtown. SGA from distance. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's Washington leading by a point. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Green. And it's Carter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Gobert inside. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Nice play by Gobert. Taking it up strong and daring people to stop him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Carter.
First personal foul.
Chicago trailing here. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Lets it go from deep. McGrady, good. McGrady's got 9 points now in the second half.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Oh, there's the alley. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Carter. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. And Washington leads by 1.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's McGrady. Banked it in off the glass. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a 13-footer. 2 points. That one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
And here's Thompson. Here's McGrady. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 6th assist of the night. 1:43 left in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Carter against Thompson. To the middle. Gilmore's shot is good.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Wembanyama, screen on Carter. Antetokounmpo finds Wembanyama. Thompson outside. Offline with a 3. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes it difficult to defend.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo inside. He's checked by Carter. Money.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Green with a screen on Thompson. Carter inside. Working on Thompson.
Clay showing some signs that time of that prime-time defense he can bring.
Now a timeout called by Washington. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. 1 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. It's both from the stripe.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Here's McGrady. Green covering. To the inside. Stolen by Carter. They could win it. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Time expires. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. They've got Rudy Gobert. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's McGrady in at the 1 spot. Inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Well, the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Gobert with a screen on Carter. Antetokounmpo, pass to Gobert. Here's McGrady. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Five to shoot. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here is Green. Carter on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. Carter's gotten half of his 10 shots to fall so far. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Wembanyama. Here's McGrady. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Green with the ball. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Green. Oh! Green dropping the hammer!
All those weapons, and Draymond Green ends up being the guy hurting you. What a huge shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. The 3 from Thompson. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
First team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Wizards.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Antetokounmpo, right side, down low. Wembanyama, pass to McGrady. The 3. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. third team foul. At the line for Washington, Draymond Green, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
So it's Washington picking up the win. Things looked a little, but in overtime they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And we present the player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.